Actress Melanie Lynskey, who portrayed as Rose on Two and a Half Men, was not aware that Charlie Sheen and their boss Chuck Lorre made up, but she is happy that they did. She is now open to the idea of having a reunion of the show. Yes, Charlie and Chuck Lorre have reunited, and it has to feel so good. Chuck Lorre has a new series premiering on Max titled How to Be a Bookie, and Charlie has a recurring role. Ever since Charlie was fired in 2011, during the 8th season of Two and a Half Men, the two men were not on good terms. So it's good that they are on good terms, especially for Chuck Lorre, since he came off as a man baby with the whole making jabs at Charlie on Two and a Half Men, not liking Charlie's idea for the season 12 finale where Charlie declined, leaving Lorre to get a stunt double Charlie that was killed by a falling piano, where Lorre said winning like Charlie, and then the falling piano landed on him, so it was his way of saying no one won, which is true. But that was a hot mess. I mean, I kept constantly saying that Chuck Lorre is acting like a man baby. He needs to move on and let it go. And I'm just glad that they finally buried the hatchet. Life's too short for that. So anyways, I'm guessing Melanie's idea of having a Two and a Half Men reunion would be like the Friends reunion with the cast of Friends. But it sounds like she's probably talking about a reboot for the show. She says she will do a guest star if they want. Now, Charlie back in 2018 was campaigning for a Two and a Half Men reboot, just 3 years after the show's series finale. And he pretty much was campaigning this after the Roseanne reboot was canceled due to what Roseanne said about Valerie Jarrett. He had an idea to fill that nostalgia void. Charlie said, "Good riddance, adios, Roseanne. Hashtag not winning. The runaway is now clear for our reboot." Adding hashtag Charlie Harper returns and a photo of a script. John Cryer, who was Alan on Two and a Half Men, replied back saying, "What could possibly go wrong?" As if he wasn't sure about a reboot for the show. That explains the question mark. So Charlie was already talking about a reboot in 2018. Now here's my thing. I would love for a reboot where Charlie is back. Now some people are wondering, well, how is a Two and a Half Men reboot supposed to happen when we at first thought Charlie died, but then Chuck Lorre, being such a man baby, he decides to get a stunt double Charlie and have Charlie die anyway with a piano falling on him. Well, remember when Dan on Roseanne during the series finale back in the 90s apparently died of a heart attack? Well, apparently when the Roseanne reboot came back, it was all a dream, where Dan never died. It was nothing but a dream. So I'm thinking they could do the same thing with Two and a Half Men. It can be all a dream where Charlie wakes up, he finds out it's just a dream, everything's back to normal. There's no Ashton Kutcher's character, Walden, nothing. Now, I would love for a reboot for Charlie to return, but I'm not sure that it will happen. First off, would any of the cast be interested in doing the show again besides Charlie and Melanie? Probably some who haven't done much since the show ended. Maren Hinkle, who portrayed as Judith, and Holland Taylor, who portrayed as Evelyn, are still working. Melanie and Ryan Stiles, who portrayed as Herb, haven't done much since the show. Second, Conchata Ferro, who portrayed as Berta, passed away on October 12th of 2020. So, would the show be the same without her? I doubt it. Third, Angus T. Jones, who portrayed as Jake, has retired from acting, since he basically took the Mary-Kate and Ashley route. The Olsen twins' last movie was New York Minute in 2004. That same year, they hosted Saturday Night Live. Then they became successful fashion designers after that. So I don't think the show would be the same without Berta and Jake. Fourth thing, Charlie and John Cryer are in their late 50s. So I don't know if it would still be flattering for Charlie to still be a womanizing bachelor and Alan still mooching off his brother going into their 60s. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. Who knows? And finally, society's higher standards of treating women and the jokes probably would not work today. And CBS probably would not bring it back. And it will probably air on Netflix or whatever. But CBS should bring it back. I mean, the show was on CBS for 12 seasons, and Two and a Half Men put CBS on the map. Mainly when Charlie was there for the first 8 seasons, but still. Matter of fact, let me see how old Angus T. Jones is. Let's see. Yeah, Angus T. Jones, he's currently 29 years old. He was born on October 8th, 1993. So I'm 3 years older than him. I knew we were around the same age, but yeah, I'm 3 years older than him. So he's almost 30. He'll be 30 October 8th. So yeah, he's retired now, and I guess he's happy. I mean, look, he's got money. He made all that money when he was on Two and a Half Men. I mean, he's not even 30 years old. He's set for life. I think he's doing good. You know, I wish him nothing but the best. Now, I think Charlie Sheen was thinking about doing a spinoff of Two and a Half Men called The Harpers. Will just be, you know, the adventures of Charlie and Alan. If they do that, I mean, I would be up for it. But I don't know. And another thing, why is society so sensitive nowadays? It's a lot of things that's wrong with society. I mean, a lot of people get easily offended over things that's not even serious. There's nothing wrong being sensitive, but being overly sensitive about things that's not even serious or making a big deal out of it is just too much. Society needs to stop being so overly sensitive, okay? Do something about it and work on it. Stop it, society. Stop being so damn sensitive. It's ridiculous. God. But anyways, this has been the video. What do you guys think? Do you think a Two and a Half Men reboot with Charlie Sheen being back will happen, or do you think it will not happen? Tell me your thoughts. Later.